Right now, we have a really cool matchup here for you guys today. We have Arceus Inteleon that Chris Wigglesworth is playing, and then we have a Charizard VMAX V-Star list coming out from Jose Marrero. This is such a cool list. I was looking at it before they started playing. This deck does seem absolutely bonkers. Being able to one-shot every Inteleon, or every Arceus in the room, your worst matchup is Suicune, and even then you still like 60-40 it. Doesn't seem bad.
And starting us off already on the left is Chris hitting that level ball to find himself a Sobble to put onto the bench. We see double turbo energy being attached to the active as well. And just a quick pass over to Jose. This is a very fast and a very standard turn one from the Arceus Inteleon deck. Get at least 1 to 3 of these Sobbles down. Getting 4 is a kind of a perfect world scenario. And Jose playing a very crazy deck today. So we've heard, it being
Charizard VMAX,
yeah.
V-Star, both. He's playing 1 VMAX, 2 V-Star. Starting with that Magma Basin, what a cool card. That secret rare version of it looks really sick. I'd like that for my GLC deck.
Ooh, same here. And let's actually get Magma Basin on the screen because that's a pretty cool card to come out of the most recent few expansions here. Let's see,
It's like Metal Links back in the day, or like Psychic Recharge.
It's a very ghetto form of that. Once during each player's turn, that player may attach a fire energy card from their discard pile to one of their benched fire Pokemon. If a player attach an energy card to their Pokemon in this way, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So it's like kind of a discount welder with no draw to it, but or more of a discount Metal Links.
Yeah.
Now you're just hurting yourself a little bit for each card you draw. And don't mind that glare on the screen, guys. We're going to go down there and turn off a couple of those lights here soon and get that fixed right up for you. So if you have any questions on what's on the board, just ask us. We know that's a Bidoof on Jose's side and a Crobat.
V. Yeah, he just Crobat V'd up. I think he drew 3 cards off of it, which is a pretty good Crobat V. Drew into that Ultra Ball. Let's see if he's going to go ahead and pitch that VMAX out of his hand.
Ooh, and actually, you keep talking to these people. I forgot to set up a couple things on this camera.
Oh, and that's okay. So we do see him pitching that. I think that's a Leon. Oh, no, it was the Raihan. And another very shiny card. It looks like Charizard VMAX maybe out of his hand. Grabbing another one of those Arceus Vs. He's going to try to set... Oh, here we go. Chris has to read this card. Said, what does this card do? We have Jose looking up for another one of those V-Star... or Arceus Vs to put on his bench. He wants to get as many of those down so he can V-Star next turn. Get that Star Rebirth or whatever the heck the name of that V ability is.
Oh yeah, Starbirth on the ArceusVTSAR, making it so you can just search your deck for 2 cards of your choice.
Man, Chris's deck is so streamlined. This is the second time that I've watched him on stream where he just hits exactly what he needs when he needs it. Here comes that Drizzile down. Drizzile with that Shady Dealings ability. Gonna go ahead and grab a Choice Belt. And it looks like we're gonna go ahead and use that Starbirth V-Star ability off the ArceusVTSAR. Searching for 2 of any card in the deck. And because Chris already attached that double turbo last turn to start his turn, he gets to attach that water energy that he searched. This deck is so cool. Being able to Melanie energy onto the board. Oh yeah, and that Zigzagoon sets up the perfect math. Taking the first knockout of the game. Being able to search 3 energy and set up that next Arceus. This is just a cool deck. It does exactly what it needs to do all the time. Jose draws. Oh man, looks like Jose bricked. This is best 2 out of 3 today, so that's great. If a player bricks game 1, they still got game 2 and 3 to come back with, and Jose is an esteemed player. He'll definitely be able to do that. We're going to see that Bidoof turn into a Babarrel. That card's crazy. There's a Palpad putting back that Raihan. Jose just making the most optimal use out of these cards to try and draw up with those Industrious Incisors. Draw as many cards as possible. Looks like we have 2 cards in. Draw a couple more here with that Industrious Incisors. Crazy ability. Alright. Looks like we got one of the Charizard Vs down to begin with, so that's really good.
Yeah, I can work with that. Yes, it helped.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, we're trying to figure out some lighting issues here for you guys, so we can see those cards. We have an Evolution Instance coming out, and using the V-Star, searching for 2 cards, looking for that Raihan. Quick ball down that fire so he can get it through the Magma Basin or the Raihan. So now he'll be able to use that Raihan, because he did not have an energy in the discard pile to begin with. What a cool little play there. Jose is so good at this game. Now Raihan being able to search for any item card? Or any card?
Any card,
Any
yeah.
card. Yeah, that card's crazy.
And sorry about that, chat. We are trying to resolve the lighting issue here. It appears that this table moved at one point, and just have to move it down for the next round to get the glare in a different position. So, no worries. Just gonna have to do a little bit of housekeeping when we come back.
So Jose having a pretty good turn here, setting up his energies on his Charizard V, but it's so rough because Chris is playing those 2 Sharon's Cares. Card's absolutely ridiculous. If Chris can go ahead and find one of those Sharon's Care, he's going to be in a very good spot for this game. I think we see an Inteleon in his hand. Shady Dealings just being an absolutely awesome card. Looks like we're still resolving our attack on Jose's side. Okay, so we drew for turn. Shady Dealings coming out, searching out 2 item card or 2 trainer cards from the deck. We see a boss, and oh man, that boss is huge. I think boss, pick up the Zigzagoon, gives perfect math on the Charizard V. Rough. When there's a will, there is a way. So we're gonna figure something out on Jose's side. He's playing so well so far. We see that boss come down on that Charizard V, like I said. And with the ping, that's perfect math on the Charizard V. Collapse Stadium coming out from Chris, making it to where both players can only have 4 of the Pokemon on each of their benches, resetting that Magma Basin so Jose can't keep cycling those energy. Chris opting to search 1 energy out of his deck and putting it on that Inteleon, it looks like. Just doing a quick search one more time just to make sure everything's in the deck like you wanted it to be. That's okay. We see that Charizard V-Star come down.
No, I don't know. It's just a really bad player on his bench. I think it's just the positioning of the table.
Yep. Looks like the players are trying to figure out where the energy came from last turn. Yes, it was from Chris's hand. He attached that. I was mistaken. Then we see a pretty good Marnie out of Jose here. Trying to find that Magma Basin and another energy. It looks like he found both of those cards. That's absolutely crucial. We're going to see a Magma Basin effect. Oh, nope, just setting it up, figuring out what he has in the discard, what he doesn't have in the discard. Industrious Incisors for 1. Oh, and we're just going to see another attack from the ArceusVTSAR, knocking out and setting up more energy to this Charizard V. I believe that's the V Max, actually. I can't really tell.
On which side?
On the
yeah,
Charizard.
that is the Charizard V Max on
V-Max?
Jose's
Okay.
side.
Thought it was the V-Star. I'm just blind. Both players now down to 4 prizes.
Oops.
It is not. Is it the V-Star or the V-Max?
That's the V Max. I just pulled the wrong card up.
Alright, let's see. So we see another Evolution Instance out of Chris. This deck is just so cool. He is playing the Secret Rare version, the Shiny. That's kind of why it's hard to see. Man, being able to boss turn 2 like that, or turn 3, was kind of awesome. I'm going to see a Pal Pad out of Chris, putting back that Sharon's Care and that Boss's Order. 2 very good cards that he wants to see. But Jose says, you can Sharon's Care all you want. You're not going to have an Arceus. They're going to get one shot every time. Alright, now we're at 4-2 prizes here. Chris's turn, still shuffling up from that pal pad. And it looks like we're just going to see another attack for 200 since it doesn't have that double turbo. I'm going to search out some energy, putting on this other Arceus probably. Arceus just being an absolute powerhouse in this game. Just being able to set up the next Arceus is just really good. You don't need to use the V-Star multiple times. One time is good enough. Now, Jose thinking here, man, I'm on the ropes. If I can't Marnie my opponent, he probably has a boss in his hand, right? That's just absolutely rough.
And taking a look at the matchup, too, it's looking like a little bit of the classic weakness could play a bit of a role here. Chris now has option to hit for 240 with this Inteleon on his bench. It's 1 energy away from being able to do that.
How crazy is that, bro?
Yeah, very crazy that we could get in there with a stage 2 and potentially take 3 prizes with just a 1 prizer. I mean, it's just the classic fire versus water, right? But right now, looking at Chris's side too, it's very commanding. He does already have this V-Star already built up. There is a big charm attached to it as well with no damage currently. I mean, this might just be a game 2 situation for Jose.
It's rough for Jose. He needed to get the V-Star. I think the V-Star was the way to knock out the Arceus. I think because the math just works better that way.
And let's take a look at the V-Star as well, because we're taking a look at the V-Max right now. For 3 energies, it does 100, and then 3 fire and 2 colorless G-Max Wildfire for 300. And you discard 3 energies from this Pokemon. So the idea is you probably just overload this guy, get in there for 300 once. Or, I mean, maybe 3 attach from an Arceus, attach double turbo, and you deal 280, which also just knocks out most of the things in the format currently.
And you're only discarding a double turbo for the cost, and you can just attach another one next turn. You're already playing the card because of Arceus.
Oh, it says discard 2. Wow.
Yeah.
Very good card.
It's cool, yeah. You can just, because you're already playing the double turbos with the Arceus, so why not, right? And with the big charm hitting 330, that's pretty good, man.
Pretty crazy what the Brilliant Stars expansion has brought for us in this current format. I mean, we're now playing 2 Charizards in a deck right now.
2 different Charizards. Yeah. That's cool, man.
Jose probably playing the most expensive deck in the room at the moment just because there's Charizard in it.
Yeah, he showed me the deck earlier, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to hold a $3,000 deck in my hand. I'm okay, thank you.
So expensive that it's causing the camera to glare in a very explicit way. My goodness. But don't worry, chat. Coming up in the next round, this won't be an issue.
Research here. Jose, oh, that's so rough. But maybe he thinks Chris does not have an energy in his hand to attack with that Inteleon. We see the switch come out. Crucial switch right here. It's going to take a big knockout.
And thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the squad room. We're happy to have you here.
Yeehaw. We're going to see a one-shot, one Hoko, if you will. And Jose is setting himself up as long as... Oh, yep, there's the boss for game. Unfortunate. But that's okay. That's why we have game 2 and 3. We're going to set up for the next one. What a interesting matchup, man. Absolutely awesome matchup. Chris kind of set up a checkmate scenario, either with the boss or with the Inteleon attack, both of which were doing enough damage. So we're going to see Jose Marrero go ahead and pile shuffle. If Azul's watching, he's hating this right now.
Big shout out to Azul, too. I don't know if y'all were looking at his Twitter yesterday, and that hilarious copy pasta about Hisu and Zora.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah, oh my god, I was reeling. I was looking at we were in Discord
together,
and
yeah.
I think Ben was like, "Oh, is this real?"
Yeah.
My gosh. Yeah, Hisu and Zorak V coming to a format near you very soon to just terrorize it completely. That card is absolutely cracked, chat.
Dude, I cannot wait. Cannot wait for Worlds, because that's going to be the deck to beat.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with that. And also, shout out to all the people watching right now. We got 12 of you all hanging out with us. If you are just now getting here, this is the Gamers R Us 1K Standard Tournament hosted by me and Nick here at Gamers R Us in Cocoa, Florida. Currently, we're looking at Chris Wigglesworth playing Arceus Inteleon versus Jose playing CharizardVSTAR with ArceusVTSAR. And also, we're currently dealing with a little bit of a lighting issue on Jose's side of the field. But don't worry, by round number 2, we will have that resolved. I literally just have to pull the table forward and point a different light at them. But I don't want to go down there and bug them while they're playing mid-match, and then I would also have to reposition the camera. So we do apologize for this round 1 being a little scuffed, but rounds 2 and forward will be good. And oh yeah, also we didn't even mention, there's 6 rounds of Swiss today,
yeah,
chat.
6 rounds, 60 minutes each round. Best 2 out of 3. I'm excited for today. It's going to be a lot of Pokemon. My favorite. We see the classic Sobble start here for Chris. Jose going first, though. He says, yeah, I don't care if you're going to keep calling next turn. My hand's better.
And Jose immediately dropping $80 onto the table with that Ultra Ball.
More than that, that Charizard's probably worth a little bit, too. It's always the Charizard cards.
I think that V is actually, like, not that expensive. I think it's like 10, 15 bucks.
Interesting. I was not expecting that. I was expecting, 25, 30.
Oh, no.
For Jose
it's not
Marrero?
shiny.
Come on.
Wow. $160.25 discard right here, discarding 2 Ultra Balls and this 1 Fire Energy to search out the Arceus V, hitting Jose's bench immediately.
Now, I do have a question on that Magma Basin. Does that say a Fire Energy to a Fire Pokemon?
A Fire Energy to a benched Fire Pokemon,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. So you can't build up an Arceus with it. That would be crazy, right? That would be absolutely nuts.
Oh, what? Just go like attach DTE and then
next turn Magma Basin? Yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah, to a bench Fire Pokemon.
Okay.
All right, so Pokemon was their R&D was being very, very conscientious when they were making this card.
For once. I mean, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back.
Got him.
Love Pokemon.
Jeez, Ziggy Dragon saying, I got the bye, bro.
Hey, that's a free win where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly. That just means 1 step closer to top cut and Ziggy saying play it out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bro, is Ziggy top 8? I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Forever. It's been a minute.
Yeah, he's been grinding that dad life. Shout out to the dads in chat right now.
Do we know what Ziggy's playing?
I don't know what Ziggy's playing. Yo, Ziggy, leak the list, bro.
Yeah, leak the list. The whole thing, the whole 60.
Oh my god. Just like... And
make it an RK9 format, please. Thank you. No, just kidding.
And just like you were saying a second ago, Nick, Chris just automatically going for that keep calling to get out the rest of the lizards into play. Jose starting his backup on his turn, dropping that Charizard VMAX and hitting Chris with the Marnie immediately.
Immediate Marnie. Says you aren't allowed to have any of those Drizziles or Evolution Incense that were in your hand. You're not allowed.
Chris
LOL Spice. I love it.
Ooh, and it looks like it was just a bunch of Pokemon to come out of Chris's hand there. This Marnie might have been a good one.
Saving grace, if you will, for Jose. We're going to see Fire Energy come down. I don't know. Jose's deciding where to put it. Looks like he's retreating into the Arceus V, and we're going to see that search for 2 energy attack, because I don't know the name of attacks anymore.
And let's get Arceus V on the screen. I'm sure we all know what he does at this point. For anybody just now getting here, though, Arceus V having that attack Trinity Charge.
That's what it is.
For 2 colorless, so just a DTE now. Search your deck for 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. So this is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to grab 3 Fire Energies, slam them onto a Charizard VMAX, attach Double Turbo the following turn.
We're swinging for 300, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, so how does the effect work? Since it says discard the 2 energies, does it still do 280, or does it do 300 because you're discarding the 2?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
No, because the effect comes after the damage, right? Right?
That's fair, yeah.
So you would put into account what the
damage is first. So it would just do 280.
So
but
you do 280, but that's still crazy.
I mean, if he has a band attached to that, we're hitting big.
I mean, you're still one-shotting Arceus with it, right? 280
yes.
still one-shotting?
Unless before Big Charm, you are.
Yeah, of course.
So here's a path to the peak.
Path to the peak, which, I mean, that's rough for the V-Star trying to come out this turn.
That's rough for the V-Star. That is rough for Jose trying to play down any Crobats right now.
Crobat or Luminion, because he does play the 1 Luminion V.
Damage is Calc first, nothing special, just a deck I felt comfortable with. Test of the week online. All right, let's go.
Hey, I love it. Yeah, you always do damage Calc first before the
oh yeah, like Mind Blown with the Beast. Yeah, true.
Right. And you should know that. Mind Blown?
I know.
Right, come on.
Well, the Brain Dead Fire deck I played was Volcanion. Dude.
Oh, true. I thought you would.
I tried Blounds like twice.
I was, for some reason, thinking Your Buzzwole guy.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
an
No,
idiot.
that's the other side of the brain dead deck coin. And just a pass over to Chris with
We
no
see
play.
2 big passes back to back.
Resident Blound Master, Isaac.
Isaac, I love it, bud.
All right, so a quick ball coming out from Jose, not a gold one. Jose, what are you doing?
I know.
Breaking the rules of having a max rarity deck. It's either all in or none.
When he was at Utah, he said, dude, I had 2 gold Ultra Balls and 2 regular. I said, I'm not going to play the gold Ultra Balls. I'm just going to play the regulars. You didn't want to mismatch. What a guy. I agree. Let's go, Chris.
Yeah, Chris still, I mean, he does have a little bit more of a commanding board right now. All he needs to hit is a Drizzile, and everything just comes back to life, or a card to find Drizzile. There's many outs to that.
Ooh, the Magma Basin. So good.
And what is this supporter in Jose's hand? I think it's just a boss, but we're going to attach return, and then there's the Crobat.
Crobat to draw up. Wow, that Magma Basin actually just made his hand live again, because if not, it was pretty dead.
And we're looking at 4 energies attached to the Charizard right now.
Dude, I'm crazy. I thought that card in his hand was a Keldeo EX for some reason.
Jeez, Bad Kenny's in here as well. Yo, what up, Mike? What's up, everybody?
Man,
streaming?
Everyone's here today.
We've been streaming, bro. We've
been out here, you know?
All right, so
see the retreat?
Into the Goliath of this Charizard VMAX. And let's get that up on screen for all of you.
This card's so cool, man. Who would have thought this $1,700 card was going to be good one day?
And hitting in for 300 damage, nice and clean from Jose.
Putting Jose down to 3 prizes. And Chris sitting here going, it's time to Ultra Ball. I got to find something here, man. Into that Drizzile into a Melanie. Trying to get something started. Melanie onto that Arceus. Oh, no, he
said
shuffled.
Maybe not.
He shuffled.
I guess Jose said it's
That's
all good.
fine. Yeah. For the Raihan.
Ah.
That's probably a better choice. Go for that
Probably
Raihan.
was like, I meant to grab that. I had a Pokemon knocked out last turn. Why would I not grab this?
Right. Much better. I mean, Melanie being good, drawing 3 cards, but searching any card in your deck, a little bit better. For that VSTAR Rebirth. Star Rebirth. Here we go. Search for 2 cards in the deck.
So right there we saw Raihan, the targets being the water energy from the discard pile to go to the active, and then the card we searched out was the ArceusVTSAR. Then Chris immediately going into its Starbirth to search his deck for 2 cards of his choice, cracking his V-Star ability.
Big decision here. Chris can continue the Drizzile line, or he can figure out if he wants to go for the attack this turn. I think the attack's probably the better option here. If it were me, for my money, I would say let's attack. Maybe split up some energy, get an Inteleon down. Because that Inteleon should be good in this matchup.
So, unfortunately, though, Trinity Nova does only attach to Vs.
Oh, that card's not good. Why are we playing that card?
Can you imagine if it was able to attach to non-V Pokemon? This card would be even more crap.
Why does Melanie and ArceusVTSAR both say Vs? That doesn't seem cool.
No. I think Melanie's to anyone.
No, it's also to Vs.
It says to V?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Broken card.
I've been playing Suicune on PTCGO, and I'm like, let me attach to my Inteleon.
ArceusVTSAR coming down on Jose's side now, too. EVS Mold Choice would be even more nonsense. Oh, bro, 100%, yeah. Been way too long, but the pandemic ruined the past year plus of Pokemon for us. Way behind on cards and decks. Hey, it happens, but luckily Pokemon's been releasing those trainer toolkits, and we just saw the most recent one that's going to come out soon.
And we see Chris scooping it up. Just being able to one-shot that the ArceusVTSAR just was too much for Chris to come back from.
It looks like it was all to that Marnie early on in the game. That Marnie really messed up Chris's strategy here.
Set Chris back. He had, you know what's really funny? Before Jose Marnied, Chris's hand was double Drizzile, Evo Soda, or Evo Incense. His hand was crazy.
And it's still stuck and was an okay Marnie. Chris just wasn't able to find the correct pieces to start that engine. Needed that Drizzile maybe 1 turn earlier to start that train here, but Jose immediately just shoving 300 damage in your face with a big Charizard that's just hard to get over. So right now we're looking at a Game 3 situation with more than enough time to finish this Game 3.
Oh, yeah. Both these decks are saying, well, you know what's funny? Chris hasn't been able to get that Sharon's Care loop going like we saw at Fiji's Fight Club this past Wednesday.
Yes, indeed. We did see Chris. If you did want to catch those matches, check out the VOD. But Chris was, in fact, just Sharon's carrying away at Brandon Rutledge in the mirror match in round number 3. It was wild.
And Chris starting with probably the worst starter in his deck.
Ooh.
But at least it's in play. He always plays those scoop ups, so he might be able to get that back up.
At least we know it's not prized, right?
Right.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I'm saying.
It's
at
not
least it's
prized.
there. You know it's there. Is that a quick shooting Inteleon too?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that card's so cool. I like that card a lot.
Sparks are flying in this
heated battle. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Goated
right.
game. Oh my
There's a
goodness.
distinct difference in remaining Pokemon. Oh, that one took him for a loop.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
we got
game.
okay, so that's the next thing. We gotta get a soundboard. We gotta get the soundboard and one up Maxlow because Maxlow just has that one that's just like, dang son, where'd you find
this?
these?
Yeah.
We gotta get one with all the Pokemon Stadium sound bites. That would be actually hilarious.
If anyone's into battle rap, we can get the bang bang. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Having a co-caster is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So looking back at Chris's board here, dropping that RCSV immediately. Also
And
a
finding that
Sobble.
Sobble. Pretty good. I would say that's a pretty good turn 1.
Jose.
1 card in hand, 2 cards in hand.
Ooh,
And,
oh,
with 2 crazy cards.
Go with it, yeah.
With a V-Star and a research in hand. Let's see. Evo Incense coming out from Jose.
This is just to thin the deck or this is definitely just to thin the deck. Jose's hand might not be the best. So if you're seeing an Evolution Incense early in a match like this tells you that, okay, maybe he's trying to thin out a card that's not useful in this matchup.
Or the hand's a little bricked up.
Yeah, we want to get every single chance we could possibly get to see a better card on the following top deck.
So he's probably trying to play into either a Luminion to try to get a research down, or that Crobat V that we see in Jose's hand. Just trying to thin some cards out, figure something out. What do I want to draw? What do I not want to draw in this situation? All right, looks like
and V-Star, either the V-Stars are definitely the option here. Having the ArceusVTSAR in your hand could also give Chris some kind of information. So this could also be like a mind game for Chris as well. Like, hey, if he sees I have the V-Star in my hand, maybe he'll Marnie me, and I'll get a better shot at a hand.
With Chris's hand, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, Chris is definitely just gonna slam the research absolutely immediately going to his turn.
Oh, he has the V-Star in his hand too, bud. For Chris. Chris has V-Star research. Crazy.
Jeez, I mean, but that could bait Chris into going Starbirth into a Marnie instead. Yeah, like
maybe he's thinking Jose's hand is just absolutely cracked. I got to get the Arceus down.
Ooh, and Luminion as a quick ball option from Jose here, and just gonna slam the Marnie of his own.
Get it.
He's like, all right, Chris, I know those 2 cards are broken. Let's give you 4 of them instead.
He knows those 2 cards are broken, man. Maybe I'm talking too loud. Maybe Jose heard me.
No, there's no shot. if you guys can hear us, put a thumbs up. Exactly. They can't hear us.
Right. There's no way they heard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That new toolkit does have Luminions, and it's purple.
And I was gonna say, and it's purple.
The box is purple. Yeah.
It looks like a cool trainer kit. I wish it would have had the Arceus in it. Otherwise, but whatever.
Oh, I mean, Pokemon doesn't want to tank that card's value into the floor almost immediately.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're making a box.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Miguel said they were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A box with like 1 V-Star.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They've done it before.
They have. Card's too good. They have to tin it immediately.
Right. Remember when they did it with Zacian? Never mind. Let's continue.
Yeah, Zacian V now having like 47 printings.
Right. They printed that card into the stratosphere.
Still a $5 card though, easily.
A $5, really.
Oh yeah, card's good. It says draw cards. It says draw cards.
Card's terrible. It didn't rule a format or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, we're gonna see that Crobat come down. Magma Basin. Oh, crazy card.
Crazy Crobat for 5 cards from Jose's side, hoping to set these things.
Industrious
back up.
Incisors who?
He said, "Where is my double turbo energy?" In the oh no.
Oh, but he's finding the Mons.
It's just a pass over to Chris, missing the attach and missing the attack.
But
this
that's
is
okay.
not good.
Hold on, this is okay. Chris also missed energy last turn. So we're in the world of who's more behind. Chris went first. Usually when you're playing this Inteleon deck, you're thinking, or the Arceus deck, you're thinking, I'm attacking turn 2.
And Chris immediately searching out a research off of this Drizzle as well. This tells us that he's ready to get rid of these other 3 cards that are in his hand.
He said these cards are bad. Bad news bears over here.
Or sorry, 4 other cards in his hand.
We see the... I almost said blue energy. We see the blue energy come down.
We see the island come down onto the...
The island, man.
Level ball, grabbing a Sobble. We now have 2 potential Inteleon lines to be built this game. Chris still sitting on the Zigzagoon in the active, unfortunately. Yo, real quick, loving the sneaky updated verses for the event, haha. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. Shout out to James.
James who?
Oh, can't make the meme. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost did it. But James Mayer, shout out to James Mayer, one of my good friends, making me all these cool graphics you see on the screen today.
He is the man, the myth, and the lettuce.
Yeah, James Mayo, the man, the myth, the lettuce. V-Star ability coming out from Chris here. Gonna search his deck for 2 cards of his choice.
What do you need in this? You have both good cards that you need in your hand. You have the Evo Incense and the Level Ball. Why search now? Why not wait till next turn? I think these Arceus players really need to understand the timing of this card. I think we'll get that when Darkrai comes out. I think more people will understand the timing of when to use Starbirth and when not to use Starbirth.
You know, I'm like a little worried that Darkrai might not have a lifespan immediately.
Oh no, it won't. That Hisuian...
Lilligant.
Oh, the Lilligant
Yeah,
too.
the Hisuian Lilligant's ridiculous. Like, everything else is just ridiculous that's coming out. It just might not give Darkrai a chance.
I can't wait for this Worlds format. It's going to be so fun.
It really is. I mean, just looking at the decks on here today, yeah.
Oh, there's so many good ones. Oh,
and just pass again, dude, and he rips the incense.
Rip the barrel and an incense. Man, I love this game.
Marnie
both
again?
Players kind of bricking.
So this shuffle you're seeing Jose do is from his incense before he shuffles his hand to do the Marnie.
No,
just so everybody's clear.
I think he just threw his hand in the deck and shuffled.
No, it's right there. It's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boy, I was about to be like...
No. Yeah, we're good.
I was about to be like, ooh, a little spicy.
So 5 from Jose, 4 to Chris. Let's see what these players get. Jose, I think this has been Jose supporter every turn for this game 3.
Maybe I'm seeing something, but it kind of looks like Chris put his hand on top of his deck.
Probably, yeah. Because no, he Jose would have caught it. So
no, okay,
we're good.
Okay, I'm going back in the VOD after this round.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we got some lovely viewers keeping an eye on it for us.
Oh, there is Isaac. Can you confirm there is a new Arceus box coming out?
The new Boxius, the new Arceus box art is cracked.
There is, yes. Yeah, I told you.
Jeez. So quick ball to find the another Charizard V to fill
May
Jose's
7?
bench.
Dude, that's like tomorrow.
The new box art is absolutely cracked. That's wild. I can't wait.
I love Bad Kenny.
Yo, I love Bad Kenny too. Yo, Bad Kenny, we made a mistake last night, bro. I resubbed, dude.
All right, we see the switch into the Industrious Incisors that he just threw an air balloon on, drawing up to 5. I don't know how to count.
Reported DQ Poke. Yo, what's up, Hunt Guy? Why would you do that, dude? Because Lost Ark died for me. That's why.
Is this like Hunt Guy?
This is H-Bish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out Hunter, bro. Check out his stream, y'all. That man be doing giveaways and stuff. I love
give
him.
me something. No, I'm just kidding. All right, back to the game, bud. Come on. We see that Magma Basin coming out. Crazy card. Hunt Guy number 2. Nah, you're number 1 in our hearts, bud. Come on. All right. So, looks like Jose has some good cards in his hand, but only if something gets knocked out. It's sad.
And still no knockouts have been taken from either player here. We were talking about how we had enough time for a game 3, but seeing how slow this game is starting up.
We got 25 minutes. Come on. That's like half a round usually.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Oh my goodness. So we see Palpad here. Jose could just put those Martys back that he keeps playing over and over again into his deck and then hopefully draw into one of them with that Bibarel's Industrious Incisors.
Bibarel.
Bibarel,
yeah.
Bibaroo. And just a pass.
You know,
what is happening?
I don't know if I would have left the your draw support Pokemon in the active. But Jose's a pro and I'm not, and that's why I'm sitting behind the desk.
Maybe Jose's saying, take my Bibarel. It only offers you one prize, and then I can Raihan the following turn.
Why'd you sound like Jesse? Or James. Sorry, not Jesse.
Wow, yeah. Dude, this guy.
I mean, you have the hair. Alright, anyway.
Oh, this guy.
Alright, let's see. We're going to see an Inteleon come down, searching out that research and the scoop-up net.
Research and Scoop Up Net. This will give Chris the option to pick up the Zigzagoon and finally get it out of the active spot so we can go into this ArceusVTSAR and start attacking finally.
I hope Chris doesn't find the energy.
You hope he doesn't?
Doesn't.
Why? Give me a reason.
Make the game more fun. Let Jose have another turn.
Just stretch this game all the way out to the last round.
I want it to be +3.
Here is the Zigzagoon coming down. Let's see where this damage will be placed. Onto the Charizard.
V. Not even the V Max, just the V.
What's best deck? Where's the locals now? Yo, we got a local out of my house every other Wednesday, and we have a local at CSG every Saturday, and we have these 1Ks once a month here at Gamerz.
And you can play online at ptcgo.com/NickSouth. No, I'm just kidding. Give me all your cards. All right, we're going to see a Palpad. What are we shuffling back in?
Looks like we're shuffling back bosses
and a research.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the oak art, man. The oak full art's cool for the Pokemon
it really
research.
Is,
it's
yeah.
cool.
I would rock that or even the low art one from the set too.
Yeah, even just the regular art one. Yeah, the half art or whatever it's called. Regular art.
The hollow rare.
Hollow rare. Yeah.
Something.
We see the DTE. Sag.
DTE coming down. We will see 180 damage come out onto this Bibarel. Chris taking first blood of this game 3.
Chris doesn't have an Arceus to put this energy onto. If he would have had that, he has a Sharon's Care in his hand. He would have been able to start that Sharon's Care, but unfortunately, ugly.
Who's the judge today, Mark?
Nick is.
I don't know who the judge today is. I think the broken Brendan Clark is actually playing in the event, so the broken Brendan Clark would not be the broken judge for today. I think the broken judge for today is Eric, the store owner.
Eric, the store owner.
So no broken Brendan. Yeah.
Oh,
no Murr from Impractical Jokers to be our guy.
Bro, we see the Raihan come out.
Wait, not Murr. Whoever the other guy is.
Raihan is such a cool card, bro. I can't believe I play it in all my GLC decks, I'm not gonna lie.
How many players? There's
37?
30. Was it 37? It was like 37 or 40 something. But there's a lot of players today.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's 6 rounds of Swiss.
So probably like 28,000 if I had to guess.
I'm not even there. Oh, you left?
I don't think I saw Brendan.
He was here a little bit ago, right before the tournament started.
I don't believe you.
He was here. I spoke to him.
Give me a 1 in the chat if you believe Mark, a 2 in the chat if you don't believe Mark.
Or a 3 if you don't believe either of us.
Sheesh.
4?
4.
All right.
I love it.
2 cards coming off of the
Charizard, easy dub. You're probably right, bud. If we could see a knockout here, I'm big for it. I'm huge for it. I'm not that small.
Palpad coming out to put back a Marnie. And another potential supporter here, the Leon.
Dude, that card's crazy. You know what that Leon says? Because I don't. What does it do?
I believe it says your Pokemon do 20 more damage for each prize card you've taken this turn.
This turn?
Or sorry, this game.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, whoops.
I was about to be like, excuse me, 30?
Plus 30 more damage.
For each prize you've taken or your opponent's taken?
Was stopping at the big loss to look for some furniture. Jeez, Brendan Clark getting his furniture on instead of getting his judge games on. Just flat 30?
Oh, it's just 30.
This is a fringe card that we don't see ever, being Leon.
This is a French card. His name is Leon.
French card or fringe card?
I thought you said French.
I said fringe.
Okay, French card named Leon, yeah.
Nick, making fun of my speech impediment. Gotta love it.
It's because you're cute. All right, here we go.
Okay, 180. Sorry, 210 coming out on to...
210? Searching out 3 energy. Let's get that Charizard going, baby. Bro, this deck is so cool.
DCE back. I thought it rotated. No, sir. This card is called DTE. Double Turbo Energy is the new double colorless to come out, but instead of it saying it just provides 2, it now says it provides 2, and the Pokemon this card is attached to does 20 less damage, so it's a more balanced version.
It says it provides, instead of it providing 2, it provides 9 colorless energy. It makes every deck broken. It's kind of cool.
This Nick guy kind of goaded. All right.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get some Nick hype in the chat, baby.
Yeah, dude. Broken double colorless energy now.
Broken time space colorless energy.
Broken time space colorless energy.
There's that
Sharon's care.
But it doesn't really do anything here.
I don't know. I think it does. It takes all that damage that Jose just put down off the board, making it so Jose is definitely going to have to go
Hey,
into
guess
his
what?
Charizard.
You just... Yeah, that's fine. You just bosses the Arceus and kiss it, and then it's dead.
And you just kiss it, and it's dead. All right.
Crazy card, though. I do like Sharon's Care. My buddies on my Discord server hate this card because they think it makes Togekiss too good. They don't care about Arceus. They don't care about the Arceus. They care about the Togekiss. Anyway, back to the game. We see a big Passerino Peppuccino from
Blue
Chris.
Ranger calling us nerds in the chat. Blue Ranger, how are you on your phone this early into the round? Does this mean that we got the dub or the big L? Let us know.
No, he scooped.
He scooped?
He scooped.
Oh, of course. Oh, he's right next to us. Hey, look at this guy.
All right, we see the boss's order onto the Inteleon. He says, "You're not attacking with that card this game, buddy. Sorry about your luck."
The Collapse Stadium cutting off Jose from any further setup on his board. He would have to find another copy of his Magma Basin to take the KO here. Or, sorry, to fill his bench back up, but he is
that
taking
was
the
okay.
KO here.
That was okay because he was able to get rid of that Lumineon that was sitting on his bench. Easy 2 free prizes. Good play there from Jose Marrero. Taking that knockout on that boss's orders. Crazy, crazy turn. See that Arceus come down. He didn't get to attach an energy to it. Sag. I don't know why he didn't last turn. Oh, because he has a... Oh, that's a Sharon's Care. Thought that was a Melanie. Oh, it is a Melanie.
Chris is sitting on a Melanie in his hand. He is going to attach it to this Arceus V in the active. Let's see if he has double Turbo Energy to go with it. And the V-Star so we can keep attacking.
I mean, of course he did. He Sharon's Cared it back to his hand last turn.
He
because
did
you add
indeed
all
Sharon's
the
Care
cards
it.
back to your hand for some reason. How is that fair, Pokemon? I almost said Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! How is this fair?
We better see Pokebrew on the stream.
Who's Pokebrew?
Yeah, who's Pokebrew?
Actually,
who?
I don't even know
Yeah.
who Pokebrew is, actually. Not to be like a jerk or anything, I really just don't know who that is.
Jose has some decent tattoos. I think he's got this because of that. Yeah, sometimes the tattoos do carry the matchup. It is kind of an intimidation factor. Your opponent starts off the game with a -2 on their attack. It's
See,
pretty
I
good.
agree with that, but I remember very specifically that Andrew Mahone has a tattoo on his arm of Misty, and he was on stream at a Pokemon tournament, and they made him cover it up. I'll never forget that. It was a Nationals, I'm pretty sure, or Worlds.
That was pretty funny.
I
think
was there
because
in the crowd, and I was like, what's going on?
the chat was just getting too wild with it. It was funny. I remember that day.
It makes you hand shuffle faster. And we do know if you don't hand shuffle in this game, you are not good at it.
Hand shuffling is a big byproduct of playing this game because this is a mono-syncopus game, meaning that you do your things on your turn, I do my things on my turn. There's no counter spell, there's no hand traps, there's nothing like that in Pokemon. We did have a counter spell-like card back in the day, but that was so long ago that none of you probably remember that besides the old heads that play this game still. Yeah.
Yeah, that card was crazy.
Haha, no worries, he's playing there today. Yo, if Pokebrew is getting up there in the numbers, we'll definitely feature him.
Do you know what they're playing? And what their first name is? I can go check, see what they're playing, see if it's a cool deck.
All right, 180 coming down onto Jose's active ArceusVTSAR.
Now, if Jose plays his own Sharon's Care here, I will flip this whole table.
You'll flip this whole table.
Yep, with all
Breaking
your
the
stuff
stream.
on it.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, that's fine. That's about. Let's see. I mean, the only expensive thing probably around me is my graphics card, and everything else is kind of just moot, right?
No. Jerry Seinfeld. All right.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Justin Spangler. Got it. I will find out who that is and what they're playing and if they are going to make it on stream or not. All right, we're going to see Jose take his turn here. Very important turn. He needs to knock out this Arceus.
And the only card you could see on Jose's field right now is the Charizard V on his bench. But that Pokemon that is getting a bunch of energy attached to it right now is the Charizard V Max.
That card's so scary. It actually is. Like, it's...
Is it like actually making you scared? Like you're gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight type stuff?
Yeah, like Ultra Ball. Swag. Swag ball.
Yeah, Swag Ball searching out.
Oh, he almost didn't show
He almost didn't show me. He was like,
cheater.
yeah, don't call it a Swag Ball, bro.
This is computer search.
Searching out the Arceus V.
He needs to hit the Leon, I think, for the knockout this turn. No, he's just doing 300. Who cares?
Yes, I can attest to that. I've lost 2 cups to Coop Gang myself, not because of skill, but the damn tats got me. Yo, I feel you. Coop Gang does have some pretty powerful tattoos.
Is that Coop Gang?
David Cooper.
Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah.
Always wearing the broken button-down shirts in his profile pictures on Facebook.
Even at Pokemon tournaments, he's wearing a button-down.
I want to see this fire pile take the event. Jose is always on the hype. He really is.
It's not a pile deck. Come on, Isaac.
E-Rope coming out from Jose.
Is that Isaac Trone?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. How about the fire pile that you were playing at GLC? How about that? That's a pile. We're going to see a switch, or a escape rope here.
This poor Zigzagoon. Is he really about to take 300 to the face?
No, there's no way.
No, we'll just Claw Slash it instead.
Hunted. Dude, how do you one-shot a Charizard VMAX with the Arceus deck? You don't, right? It's
yeah, 330 HP is probably one of the craziest
HP totals?
Yeah, it's probably the craziest HP total.
Do you think he plays a Big Charm? Dude, that would be crazy. 360, go ahead.
And this poor Zigzagoon getting overkilled into oblivion, being sent to the Shadow Realm, actually, jumping a whole game over from this Charizard VMAX. And now we are back to Chris.
No, he's in the lost zone, since that's making its triumphant return.
Yo, what's up, Pokeox? Welcome to the chat.
Hey, pass that Pokeox, baby.
Are Charizard and Gengar the only VMAX with that much HP?
I'm pretty sure. Outside of that's 330.
No, Duraludon has
Duraludon has
big old ceiling too. He's
330.
Like 330, yeah.
But it's all the Pokemon you would think would have that much.
All right, and then another 180 just coming out onto this Charizard
now
VMAX.
Now play the fire version of Charon's Care. Go.
Eternatus is 340. That's wild. Okay.
Eternatus is also crazy. I wish that card was still good.
And Jose saying, Alexa, play G-Max Wildfire to go into this ArceusVTSAR for Jose to claim 2 more prizes to go down to 2 prizes, potentially setting himself up for a win in this Game 3 and moving on to Round 2 with a 1-0 record.
And Chris is saying, Alexa, play Country Road, take me home, because he's about to be packed, baby, going home, taking an L this round.
And look at it, all this damage being spread out on the board, too. The very shiny card that just hit the board on Jose's side is CharizardVSTAR.
So this is actually kind of a rough position for Jose, because there's 5 prizes set up on Jose's board right now that Chris can take in a matter of 2 turns back to back.
Hey, players from Germany hanging out with us. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much for the overseas viewership.
Nice, dude.
Thank you so much.
Now, is it just because you like that place, or is that because that's where you're from?
What kind of question is that?
I don't know, man. I gotta ask.
Yes, I agree. I need better rewards for my points. Yo, someone... I don't know how to do that. How do I do channel points? What do I even...
Dude, let's just go play some WoW. How about that?
Let's go play some WoW?
Yeah, let's resub.
No, I mean, I did last night. Don't tell anybody.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
On a free account, or did you resub?
No, on my God-given account. Yeah.
Oh my God, what a
All right,
cheater.
Leon.
Leon here?
Yeah, let's not make these viewers mad at us.
Oh, nice.
Totally
That's cool.
agree. My 17k points are useless.
Who is that? Who's drummer? Who is that?
Who's Tama Drummer? A legendary Pokédad.
I love Pokédads.
Absolute legendary.
I like Pokédads. My favorite Pokédad ever is Christian Velasquez. That's my favorite Pokédad of all time. Or Rex Hurley, it's one of them.
Double Turbo coming down onto the Charizard VMAX on the bench that is very glared out at the moment.
Oh,
and
Brian?
right
Yeah,
here,
I know Brian.
G-Max Wildfire.
For 17 bajillion damage
Yes,
for the knockout.
Brian Scriata.
I love Brian.
One of
He's
the top
awesome.
Pokédads.
Yeah, no, he's great.
We love our Pokédads here in Florida. They're the best.
I'm also a big fan of Alex DiGiacomo.
Alex DiGiacomo.
Yeah, that's my dad.
The Cavs legend.
That's my dad.
That guy can literally jump to the moon with his calves.
Yeah. Dude, he used to play some crazy Yveltal lists back in the city's days, man. Anyway, back to the game. Chris gonna be able to take a knockout on this VMAX, but very sad here because Jose could just one-shot this guy back, right? Or am I crazy? What does the V-Star do? Can we pull that up?
Yeah, we can get the V-Star on screen for us.
I am not very well-versed in the Charizard cards because he's not my favorite mon.
Yeah, normally we never really see a playable Zard, and this is one of the first times. Again,
I'm sorry, that V-Star attack does what?
it does. If this Pokemon has any counters on it, it does 100 more damage, doing 260. With that, plus a Choice Band, and if there is no modifier on an Arceus, we are taking KO.
Bro, Chris put that 1 damage onto it on the Charizard V-Star with the Zigzagoon.
Kicking himself in the legs right now, but that is on the V Max, so fortunately that doesn't really benefit us.
I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read.
It's okay. I don't know how to read either sometimes.
I actually also just can't see what card is which.
I just can't see in general. I can't see at all. I need LASIK. Raihan to attach a basic water from the discard to this benched Drizzile, and now Crystal searches deck for any card of his choice. Looking at that hand, we just see Sharon's Care and a double Turbo Energy. He needs something else to go with this.
A path to the top of the peak.
Oh, don't forget Mr. Retzloff. Oh, yes, sir. Mr. Retzloff is one of the other goated Pokédads.
Why do I not know these players? I feel like I knew everybody. What happened? You take a couple years off, you forget everyone?
The Pokédads are multiplying.
Alright, looks like we're getting a path to the top of the mountain.
Oh, that is true. I think I do remember seeing Bad Kenny post about that on Facebook. Shout out to the up-and-coming Pokédads, too.
Oh, heck yeah, man. You know who just became one?
Who?
JW Krewall, didn't he just become one?
Oh, yeah, he did. In the recent years, he did, yeah.
That's awesome. Alright, looks like we're trying to figure out what to do here. Chris, going through the resources, racking his brain to figure out what to do. He's like, do I have to bump this stadium, or do I just cry in a corner? Probably both.
I think it's time we have the Dad's Cup eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
You can
Dad's
only
Cup.
join if you're a Pokédad. We'll get like 7 players. They're all going to be playing Raichu Bats.
Oh, my God. Raichu Bats is a pretty good dad deck.
Yeah, it is. That's what Rex Hurley used to play for years. Alright, Path to the Peak added to the hand off of Raihan. Searching his resources, seeing what he... Remember how we said we weren't going to get to the bottom of this game? We're at 8 minutes left. This game started at 38 minutes. They've been playing this game for 30 minutes.
And there's the path to finally bump Jose's Magma Basin.
And taking the knockout. Going down to just 2 prizes left here. Jose promoting.
Jose fronting the V-Star.
Quick Ball away. An Arceus. What are we searching for? Out of the 2 cards left in his deck, we see the fire come down to the VMAX. We need to find that stadium. Search, research. Research, does it get him there? Does he have it still in the deck? It's there!
Wow!
Bro, no way!
What an insane combination of cards to come out from Jose here.
Oh my
Sending
goodness, the
Magma
last
Basin
2 cards in
right
the
for
deck.
end.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. What a game. Oh,